Good afternoon. This is another day trying to get this project done. So the last time, the problem that we just faced with it is this here. So this hub has extra piece that stock caliper goes in, and stock caliper has threads in it. So but unfortunately Brembos, they don't have any threads, so what do you have to do? You have to make your own. And when I just bought actually these when I bought it in kit, actually it comes with the bolts, but I think they forgot to send it to me, and that happened 2 years ago. So instead of texting them back and explaining all that situation, I don't have time for that, to be honest with you. I don't want to wait. I ordered from online, actually from eBay. It's just still on the way. I don't see that that's gonna be the bolt that I am looking for, but still I ordered. And these ones actually, so this is original. If you're gonna look at it, it says like 10.9. And what we got from, give me another one from the car. So what we got, I just went to Ace Hardware and I bought these bolts, which is metric standards, which is 8th grade in US standards. And it is actually 10.9. So we're gonna use this one, and the length of this one, I'll be honest with you, I forgot what is exactly the length that goes, but I know if you compare with the original one, this is original, and that one is approximately probably like a ½ inch longer than the original one. So whatever you need, probably it's gonna be ½ inch longer. And this one for me looks like it is probably like 1 1/4, and that one probably is gonna be like 1 3/4. And when this one sits on it, this nuts, so it just sits all the way down where it just becomes flash. And we actually managed to fix on this one, but problem is now, because of the gap here, so now these, if you are seeing, let me just go to old one and show you from there. So this is originally comes on a Brembos, this one and that one. So when you are putting this side on the hub, because of that extra piece that is part of the hub, this one comes closer to the rotor, and it just, if you see down here, let me see if I can make it work. This one here is it touching the rotor, and if it's gonna start to spin, you see it's gonna start to wear the rotor. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the grinder and cut it probably like a this much, which is probably like 3/8. And after that we'll try, and it should be working. And I had an idea, like maybe to just probably like make this surface a little straight, but I know I am not going to be successful. So instead of touching these, I don't recommend anyone to touch this, because if you're not going to be straight, if it's going to be an angle, that will automatically affect your braking, and you will feel it. You will notice it as soon as you're going to drive it. So it is better to actually grind that piece that is on the rotor, caliper. So this is a process. It is in the progress, so whenever we're going to be done, I'll just make another video, and we're gonna just probably finish this piece. So anytime when you're trying to build something, especially custom, that's gonna happen. an idea. If you want to go through this, just know what you're gonna do. If you don't know, just check the videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Action. So this is the front. So what we just end up because of these is not original, made for the B5S4. Whenever you're gonna just try to put this on the hub assembly and hub assembly attachment that goes like a caliper bolts where it attaches to the hub assembly, so it is thicker, and caliper is thicker too. So because of that, originally made Porsche 18Z 17Z calipers, they will have these pins here that holds, get it closer, it's a little darker, I'm not sure, like you can see the pins. Yes, you see these pins here, this one. So those are made to hold the brake pads, and they're coming a little longer. So rear, it's not touching from rear, but if you just look at the front, we didn't drive it, but when I put it, like I tried to turn with the hand, I noticed that it just starts to just touch the brake pad. So what I did, I end up cutting that piece like probably like a 3/8, because whenever you're gonna put their pads, when your pads are gonna get weared and get smaller, so your piston is gonna push the pads and they don't have to slide and fall off. So because of that, you need to have that pin there, and you need to have clearance as well to make sure that you're not gonna touch the rotor. So this is rust. We put the I mean, when I bought this one, actually I think they forgot to send me the bolt, so I ordered from eBay, and actually I'm happy with the bolts. So they're actually 12.9, and by the way, whoever wants to know, most of the bolts on the vehicle is 10.9. It is European standard, so SAE is going to be 8th grade. So 10.9, it is minimum that you can use for the torque, but I will prefer to go higher if you can find it. Like whatever I ordered from eBay, it just came 12.9. And if you're gonna buy it, probably Ace Hardware is gonna be the first place that you can start, because they have 10.9s, or Granger's, because they're selling bolts for the construction, metal construction, so you can find their heavy duty ones. But I ordered this one from eBay. Just only what do you have to do, you have to just put their like bolts for caliper bolts for 17Z 18Z. It's going to come on eBay, but just make sure you're going to buy something that's going to be more than 10.9 or equal to 10.9, so you can torque it to the spec. And I put torque spec like it just says 92. I put the 90 feet of torque, and now we just end up like we're going to put the calipers and the brake pads. We're going to put the holding assembly, and then I have to bleed each side to make sure that it is working properly, and then we're gonna put the tires and it's good to go, hopefully. Okay, let's do that one. Stop. So this is final install, and this is the way it looks. It's a nighttime, I know, it's a purple color, everything installed. So that's it. We're gonna do bleeding, and I hope like we're not gonna have issue. Then we're gonna do test drive to verify is it working properly or not. And after that, it is done. So basically, it is not a hard install. It's not gonna take a longer time. Probably, I mean, when you do anything that is kind of like a custom, what you have to do, you have to just get the proper parts you need. Like for example, line, you see the line, and hopefully the line's not going to touch the axle. If it does, I have to just find a different solution for that one. So basically this is the way I did. So I put everything on, I installed everything on the caliper first, and I verified. I put a couple of times to see if it is touching or not. Then I just said I made a decision, okay, it's good to go. And then I opened the top line. I put it that one. Then I just find out there's a leak in the bottom, and I did my best to make sure that I will just stop the leaking, because otherwise I'm gonna damage this purple color, and of course it's not gonna be like for use. And then those two pins that I just mentioned, make sure they're not touching if they're sitting properly, so they're not gonna touch the rotor, because while you're driving then you have to just find another rotor. So that's why I verified that one. Now bleeding, and after that it's good to go. And thank you for watching, and if you like it, just please subscribe, like the video. But again, I don't want to just show like how install, but if again, like if somebody wants it, I mean, I can go through, but it is basically, like there's probably tons of videos how to install this one on the B5S4, so I don't want to be the one of those videos. Just I'm sharing like what I have like on the vehicle, and this is my kind of like dream car, and I'm just working on this one slowly. So that's it. That's what I have. Thank you, and see you in the next one.